Why people hate 6ix9ine. Haters are his motivators.
Y'all be broke. You gotta be talking mad, be broke. Get you some money, bro. And I'm gonna keep going. You need the camera rolling, so.
Hi, and welcome to King Trending, where today we'll be talking about exactly why so many people seem to hate Tekashi 6ix9ine. Please consider the fact that just because we're making this video, it does not reflect our own opinions of the rapper or his unconventional style of music. We're simply voicing the public's current opinion of the rapper regarding recent controversies. With that said, be sure to stay until the end of the video because there's a small message we'd like to include about 6ix9ine to hopefully show what type of person he can be. We hope you enjoy the video.
Rest in peace, my man 6ix9ine. Yo, rest in peace.
Niggas violating my bro.
Rest in peace, 6ix9ine. You a legend, you heard?
Allegations. So, for the most part, details about exactly what is going on between Tekashi and the legal system are scarce. But here's a rundown of what he has said on the situation. So, prior to becoming a rapper, Tekashi and a few of his friends would do comedy-ish type videos and post them on Instagram. Unfortunately, they cannot be found because 7 of his accounts have been deleted for posting stuff like this. Basically, it's what led him to becoming a meme. Anyways, one night after shooting another video, they tried to invite a woman over to have drinks for the night. One of the girls were underage, presumably anywhere between 13 and 15. One thing led to another, and now Tekashi has pled guilty to 1 felony account. As part of a plea deal, if Tekashi can pass his GED test, he might not have to face time in prison. Clearly, not many people are happy about this, for good reason.
It's dumb fake, you know what I'm saying? You see these is dancing, man. You just got lucky real quick. You just getting lucky now. Alright. Just getting lucky. Hold on, you're not getting on the stone.
Oh, okay. I'm getting on the stone, bro.
Nah.
I'm getting on the stone, bro.
Nah, man, come on.
Where'd you get your jewelry from, dog?
Nah, bro, nah.
It isn't uncommon for anyone famous to get into at least a little beef here and there. And trippy aside, Tekashi's been finding himself in the middle of it all. One being New York rapper 6IX9INE, the person who first exposed Tekashi 6ix9ine through an Instagram post featuring himself and the apparent 13-15-year-old girl in a bra, pointing fingers towards him for the recent allegations surrounding his name. Eventually, these posts were what led Trippie Redd to denounce 6ix9ine over social media, and even spawned violent acts against one another following Redd's claim that one of 6ix9ine's boys had assaulted him in a New York City hotel lobby. Another artist 6ix9ine has been somewhat feuding with recently is Pierre Bourne. However, their hatred for one another stems from 6ix9ine's untimely release of Gummo. Sometimes artists will inadvertently use the same soundtrack imposed by a middleman, who in this case happens to be Trippie Redd. For reference, the same thing has happened before between Kelly Clarkson, Beyonce, and a songwriter of theirs. And Bourne wasn't aware that Trippie allowed 6ix9ine to use the same beat in Gummo until the song actually dropped. Needless to say, Pierre was largely caught off guard and posted his frustrations to Twitter. Thankfully, mans are slick out here and screenshotted the post before Pierre deleted it. Pierre also claimed to have birthed Tekashi's career, only for him to come back at Pierre a lot harder. Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd was another part of the beef. However, it spawned a lot more than just a few tweets back and forth. Following 6IX9INE's post on Instagram, Trippie proceeded to name Tekashi a pedophile after the allegations had been denounced. And for the most part, it was all just internet beef, day in and day out. Until sometime in November when Trippie would come at 6ix9ine for both being a pedo and apparently a homosexual. So, this coupled with the whole Gummo incident we mentioned earlier, did allegedly lead to one of 6ix9ine's friends assaulting Trippie in a New York City hotel lobby.
6IX9INE don't promote pedophiles. I'm a timeless artist. I can't surround myself with goofies. Goofy goofers! Goofy!
Can't be supporting false accusations. You can't be ranting on live. You should put some ice on that chin. It's bruised up. I just want you to be my friend again. 1400, bitch, you know I told the Paul.
His sense of style. What primarily insinuates the countless jokes and memes surrounding 6ix9ine's name is his unusual sense of style. More so his decision to have rainbowed colored hair, and while not entirely odd to see musical artists rock different colors in their hair, like Lil Yachty and his red braids or Lil Pump with his pink, green, and even yellow dreads, Tekashi definitely takes it to the extreme. And there seems to be plenty of social media users who enjoy calling Tekashi out on his hairstyle, mostly comparing him to a fruit, like fruit salads, fruit roll-ups, and Fruit Loops. There is, of course, another term for fruits, but it's probably best we don't mention it. It's also worth mentioning, and is likely to already be obvious, but the same can be said for his rainbow-colored mouth grill. Typically, you'll see rappers spend thousands to even hundreds of thousands of dollars on glamorous mouthpieces, but they're usually solid gold or diamond encrusted. Tekashi decided to spend $100,000 on colored grills.
Yeah, see this new smile. Tell me.
Done right, baby.
His tattoos. Tattoos, again, are much like having grills and colorful hair, aren't entirely uncommon with the rap community. Some are subtle, some have meaning, some have questionable meaning, and some are just straight up weird. Among the Jigsaw tattoo plastered on his right cheek, another which reads Oscar with a cancer symbol, and others which spell out 6ix9ine, Tekashi also has a tattoo on his back which spells out HIV in support of his friends who would be dealing with the disease. Most notable, however, and the primary reason as to why so many dislike Tekashi, are the 200-something 6ix9ine tattoos, which cover his body in different sizes and fonts. Usually the one we'll see most common is the giant 6ix9ine logo placed on his forehead, which leads so many to question why. Well, some consider it to be because of the position it represents. The number actually stands for Tekashi's lifestyle and reps #scumgang, which means society can't understand me. And he's kind of right. And sure, it represents his current lifestyle, but not everything lasts forever. So we're wondering if maybe 20 or 30 years, or perhaps even 5 down the road, if Tekashi would regret the decision.
You're on the radio with this one.
6ix9ine, I see, bitch, stop, Brooklyn.
I see what's poppin'.
Scum gang, what it is. Locust Street, Brooklyn.
His music. From a personal opinion, Tekashi's style of music is neither a hit or a miss. However, because of his quote, hyper-aggressive, full-throated approach to rap, it differentiates himself from the numerous mumble rappers and hip-hop artists flooding our playlist. And based off public opinion, not many people enjoy his constant screaming. Obviously enough, people have listened to him so that his last 3 singles could reach the Billboard 100s, so it's really just the left versus right scenario. To our surprise though, Tekashi has released maybe a few songs without the whole screamo aspect. If you're not interested, a song we found is just named 6ix9ine under the name Tekashi 6ix9ine. No surprise there. We do have to give it to Tekashi though, because despite his unique style being a sort of love-hate situation, the man knows how to pick a good beat and blend it really well with his hyper-aggressive attitude in his music, even if sometimes it's difficult to understand what he's saying.
Gummo, right? They was like, yeah, he just popping because of the beat, shit, one hit wonder, all this. So I'm like, alright, like, you know what I'm saying? I love a challenge. Me, you have to challenge me. If I'm
Baby, I ain't a hot boy, I'm a block boy. Double trigger got.
straight, hit after hit after hit. I'm 3 for 3. I'm trying to go Wendy's 4 for 4.
His obsessive use of the N-word. And while public opinion of Tekashi's music style is divided, most can agree on the fact that he says the N-word an obscenely large amount of the times in the majority of his songs. And recently, it's somewhat of the norm to assume that when the word is said, that the artist is either black or at least mixed race. It's even more rare to hear an artist of Tekashi's level to say it as well. But why a lot of people have a problem with 6ix9ine is that he is of Mexican and Puerto Rican descent, so it's seen as highly inappropriate. Tekashi has seen a good amount of backlash from this, but hasn't quite addressed it yet. And the situation can be compared to another artist based out of Toronto, Canada. Much like Tekashi has not built up his career, people noticed him saying the word very frequently, which spawned a lot of controversy. It eventually got to the point where he realized he just had to stop. Unfortunately, Tekashi hasn't quite received the same type of backlash, which sort of shows that the hip-hop artists aren't always held accountable for their actions, up to a certain degree. Doing his part. While Tekashi has certainly done some questionable things, like basically anything we've listed, we have to give it to him for at least giving back. Apart from participating in local HIV awareness campaigns from time to time in the past, most recently in September 2017, 6ix9ine happily donated a large sum of money to one of his local schools, which helped fund the school snacks and future field trips. Not to mention what a thoughtful speech he gave to the kids. Doesn't it put a smile on your face? And with that said, that concludes why people hate Tekashi 6ix9ine. Feel free to comment what you thought about today's video, and maybe leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification button to see more King Trending videos similar to this one in the near future. And have yourselves an excellent day.
No matter what people tell you, yo, bro, you do whatever the f you want to do, man.
Just another reminder to enter the iPhone 10 giveaway we have going on. All you guys need to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video. Thank you for watching till the end, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys later in the next video. Peace.